Hello.
And welcome to O Institute. Today we are gonna be continuing the chapter integers of class 7. In the last video we covered the properties of multiplication of integers. In this video we would be learning how to make multiplication easier. In the next videos of the same chapter we are gonna be covering division of integers and properties of division of integers. Before starting the video, please like and subscribe my channel so that you can get the notifications of my upcoming videos. So let's begin. Let's learn the first way to make multiplication easier. Let's take an example. Say 87 into 25 into 4. So if we do the normal method, 87 into 25 becomes 2175 into 4, and if which will be 8700. Now let's do the other method, the easier method. In this, first we will multiply 25 and 4. 25 into 4 is equal to 100. So we do 87 into 100. And we know when we multiply any number ending with which is a multiple of 10, we add zeros, the number of zeros between the second number. So we will write answer as 870. So this means that if we multiply two numbers and the answer is a multiple of 10, then multiplication can be made easier. So 25 into 4 is equal to a multiple of 10. 10. 20 into 5, which is also a multiple of 10, results as 100. 50 into 2 is also equal to 100, which results as a multiple of 10. 125 into 8 is also equal to 1000, which is a multiple of 10. 250 into 4 is equal to 1000, which is a multiple of 10. 500 into 2 is also equal to 1000, which is a multiple of 10. And yeah, this much. So how we know, now we know how to make multiplication easier by multiplying two numbers whose multiple is whose answer is a multiple of 10, and then multiplying the first number with the multiple of 10 to get the answer. Now let's do the second method. In the second method involves the usage of distributive property over addition. Let's multiply 16 into 11. So normal way, when we multiply 16 into with the method that I used just now, the result is 176. But with the easier method, we can do 16 into 10 plus 1. Remember we studied this in the distributive property over addition in the previous video. So we know that when we have 16 multiplied by two numbers that are added inside brackets, we can write them like this: 16 into 10 plus 16 into 1. So we know when we multiply a number with the multiple of 10, the result is the number plus the number of zeros behind the second number. 60 by get 160 by the 16 by 16, because 16 into 1, so 16 into 1 is 16, and 160 plus 16 is 176. So this method is easier and more faster if we practice and multiply them mentally inside our head. So in this we know that using distributive property we can make multiplication a lot more easier. Let me erase this. The third way is by using the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Let's take an example. Say minus 23 into 48. So if we do the tough method, it will come out as 1104. If we do the easier method, minus 23 into, we can write 48 as 10 plus 38, but to make it a lot more easier, we can write it as 50 minus 2. Minus 23, now this becomes minus 23 into 50 plus minus 23 into 2. Sorry, this will become minus 23 into 2. So now this will become minus 23 into 50, which is equal to 11150 minus, and minus 23 into minus 46, minus 23 into 2 is equal to minus 46, and minus minus becomes plus, and minus 1150 into plus 46, because minus minus becomes plus, so, and which is equal to minus 1104, which is same as minus 1104. So now we know, using distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, we can make multiplication a lot more easier. Inverse of distributive property, we can say, like say for example 52 into minus 8 plus minus 52 into 2. So minus 52 into 2 can be written as 52 into minus 2. Nothing changes, because this can be written as 52 into 2 into minus 1, and we can multiply. In this we have multiplied minus 1 and 52 first. Otherwise we can also multiply minus 1 and 2 first to get minus 2. So we get 52 into minus 1 2. We can write it as like this, that. So when we write it as 52 into minus 2, 52 can be taken out, and we can write minus 8 plus minus 2. So minus 8 plus minus 2 becomes minus 8 minus 2, which becomes minus 10. So 52 into minus 10. And when we know that when we multiply a negative integer with a positive integer, we get the answer as negative integer. And 52, and any number multiplied by a multiple of 10 results as the number plus 0, amount of zeros present in the number, which is the multiple of 10. So we write minus 520, and this is the answer. So now we get to know about all four methods of making multiplication easier using using distributive property and various other properties which are easier, and we have studied them in the previous videos. So that was it for this video. Stay tuned until the next one. Till then, bye.